how you can play this game and not get butterflies before every game. It's maybe a little bit more in the first game, but it's that excitement. It's the love. When the love meets the excitement, and you know that they're putting 15 on that clock, and period says 1, and you're about to head on the field. It's a pretty special feeling, especially the older you get, because you realize how long you've been at this, how much you've learned over the years. A lot of memories kind of flood your brain quickly from other, opening games or certain games at certain fields. So it will be definitely an exciting time to start the season off. Obviously weird circumstances, but I'm excited about that.
Green Bay kicks off 2020 on the road, up against what could be their biggest challenger for the division crown, the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers are trotting out most of the same pieces on offense as last year.
Tebow's got a leaping grab, touchdown!
But those pieces weren't especially adept at moving the ball or punching it in. Hard to really place any blame on Aaron Rodgers for that.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, touchdown Green Bay!
95.4 passer rating, 26 TDs, only 4 picks.
He lofts right side of the end zone into a crowd. It's caught. Jimmy Graham, touchdown!
He'll still be looking Devontae Adams' way a lot. But the question is, to who else? There's a sense it could be Allen Lazard.
Over the shoulder catch, at the pylon, touchdown! Lazard!
He had the second most receiving yards on the team last season in only 3 starts, so the potential is there. The Vikings made some changes to their secondary that held passing attacks to under 240 yards a game and a passer rating of just 86.1.
Everybody, open with you get a pick, you get a pick, you get a pick.
So it was a strength, but they no longer have Xavier Rhodes at one corner, drafting Jeff Gladney in the first round to replace him. They still have Mike Hughes, though.
If you're going to pick as interception right there.
And you can make an argument their safety duo is the best in the game.
Carr, and it's intercepted by Harrison Smith. In after he was checked out, batted at the line of scrimmage, batted back and picked off. Can you believe this? Pick 6, Anthony Harris pinball style.
Those two, though, will have their eyes in the Green Bay backfield quite a bit in this one.
Jones to the left side, inside the 5 and into the end zone.
Because when you look at the Packers' 2 wins over the Vikings from last season, the same guy took center stage.
Snap, Rodgers, gives Jones blasting right side. Touchdown!
And Aaron Jones wasn't just good against Minnesota last year, he was good against pretty much everybody he played.
As this is a spinning touchdown for Aaron Jones.
The Vikings gave up 4.3 yards a carry on the ground, not terrible, but not great. They lost Linval Joseph up front, but then they go and add Yannick Ngakoue.
Take the handoff, knocked away from Tannehill by Ngakoue, and he's got it for Jacksonville.
Minnesota now has a 3-headed monster leading its pass rush, and that could be a problem for Rodgers in this one.
Well, last time I checked, your defense is pretty damn good too now.
The Vikings offense should also feature a lot of the ground game.
Dalvin Cook to the 30. That is a loose touchdown!
Dalvin Cook, their centerpiece when they have the ball, and their strength was a Green Bay weakness.
Howard, touchdown!
4.7 yards per carry allowed is bad enough, and they lose Blake Martinez in the offseason, who accounted for 155 tackles. Now, they are hoping Christian Kirksey reverts to form. He too was a triple tackle guy.
And they're on him right away.
But it was in 2017. He's only played in 9 games the last 2 years, only 2 last season. So how he fares this week is of great interest to the Cheesehead faithful and could go a long way in putting the ball in Kirk Cousins' hands instead of Cook's.
For Diggs, center of the field, touchdown!
Cousins had another solid year. He just hasn't been able to make a deep playoff run. And now he has to try and do it without Stephon Diggs and his 1,000+ receiving yards that he brought to the table.
Fires, caught Diggs, back in the end zone, touchdown!
The Vikings did use their first-round pick on his replacement, Justin Jefferson. But can he be as productive as a rookie as Diggs was last year? It won't be easy for him to get off on the right foot either, not against the Packers secondary anyway.
The pass is intercepted.
6th lowest passer rating allowed, 3rd lowest completion percentage allowed last year, and no changes to the group that was responsible for those rankings.
Steps up in the pocket, and it's intercepted by King.
Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage, Jair Alexander, Kevin King. Underrated group last year. Won't be this season if they repeat their performances.
Pulls it over the middle through the hands of Cooper. Intercepted.
Which would be made easier if the Smith brothers can also repeat their performances.
It's hit the backfield, and he gets sacked.
Preston and Zadarius Smith, not really brothers, but both had 12+ sacks last year.
Back to the 15-yard line.
The Vikings line, though, was one of the better ones at preventing sacks, tied for 5th fewest. The guys that made up that line all back, too. So on paper, this could be a good old-fashioned ground and pound game, which means it'll probably be an aerial shootout, right? You tell us. Load up the comments section with score predictions, and we'll do the same on this graphic.
Deep drop looking. Pops it over the left side. Devontae wide open. Outside the numbers 20. Cuts it back right past Flowers. 10 to the 5. To the end zone. High stepping. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. Takes in motion to the right. Hand off Dalvin. Up the middle. It's easy. And he's in the end zone. Yes, he is. An effortless touchdown